I'm John Cohen, and this is my tech. Whether it's a natural disaster or just a day out without electricity, these power banks are a perfect solution. Let's have a look at the Mophie Power Station Mini and the Power Station Plus. Starting with the Power Station Mini, you can see it's nice and small and slim. It's like the size of a deck of cards, and it's got a 5,000 milliamp battery in here. And on the bottom we have a button with the indicator lights showing the 4 indicator lights showing you how full or empty the power station is, plus a USB-C port here that will also allow for input or output. So that means you can recharge using this or you can charge something else. But that's not the only way to charge. You also have a built-in cable right here, and that's a braided cable with a USB Type-C. So you can actually charge 2 devices at once with this, or you can go ahead and just plug in your cable on the bottom and recharge the power pack as well as charge your device at the same time, giving priority to the USB-C here. Moving on to the Power Station Plus, we can see that it's larger. It's got a 10,000 milliamp battery in here. And like the Power Station Mini, you have the same buttons on the bottom plus the USB-C port. In this case, you also have 2 braided cables, one on this side which has lightning for older Apple devices, and we have the USB Type-C on this side for your Apple or Android devices, and easy to charge. And again, you get up to 2 full charges from this power station, up to 1 full charge from the Mini, up to 2 from the Plus. Because that 10,000 milliamp battery, you'd expect the actual size of the Plus to be twice as big, but it's not. In fact, when we look at them side by side, you can see that it's actually only about a 20% larger footprint and very similar in the thickness. So you're really not gaining much size by adding in twice as much battery. Yes, it's a little heavier, of course, but better value for the power, of course. To give you a little bit of perspective of the actual size, I have an iPhone 15 Pro Max here, and you can see compared to the Pro Max where this Mophie Power Pack Mini sits. So it's really quite small. And then the actual Plus one is almost the same size as the Pro Max. So you get an idea of perspective of how big or small these are. And of course, they're easy to travel with and can easily fit in your go bag, no problem whatsoever. Another thing to keep in mind is that it does support up to 20-watt fast charging. That means within a half hour you can go from 0 to 50% battery, which is great if you're on the road or out and about and you need a quick charge. To get to 0 to 50% in a half hour is wonderful. Having a reliable source for power to charge your devices when you're in trouble is so important. Of course, in today's day and age, we never know if there's going to be a tornado, a hurricane, an earthquake, a wildfire. It is key to have something that will recharge your cell phone or your other devices. That is your lifeline to the outside world. Looking at these 2 choices, the 5,000 milliamp Mini or the 10,000 milliamp Plus, both would be a great decision for anyone's go bag or just a device to keep with you as you're out and about enjoying the day. I will put a full description below and you can see if this is the right product for you. This is John. Here's a couple other videos that you might like, and feel free to subscribe.